My person of color for my Black History Month project is named Prince Hall. Prince Hall was born in the mid to late 1730s and supposedly born in Bridgetown, Barbados. Prince Hall was enslaved from when he was born until the 1770s. Prince Hall would end up living in the U.S. and would work with leather, as he had experience with leather working in his past. Quote, Prince Hall and other African Americans petitioned the General Court of the Massachusetts Council and the House of Representatives for the abolition of a lifetime. End quote. This was said by Prince Hall in 1777 and published in 1999. Prince Hall died in the year 1807. He was buried in Copp's Hill Burying Ground in Boston. Prince Hall helped abolish slavery and got a Grand Lodge named after him. Quote, Prince Hall Grand Lodge. Prince Hall was mainly known for helping abolish slavery and petitioning the government. Considering this took place in the late 1700s to very early 1800s, I can only imagine kind words were not exchanged between Prince Hall and slave owners. As aforementioned, Prince Hall helped abolish slavery and petition the government. This would leave a huge impact on America, nonetheless the world. When on the idea of talking to Prince Hall, the only question that comes to mind is, how could you ever overcome such a daunting and troubling task? I would only assume the answer given by Prince Hall would be around the idea of finding light in darkness. Prince Hall was a big supporter of the Revolutionary War and was thought to have fought in it, as war records have been found. His last public speech before death was found, and it goes like this. Quote, Patience, I say, for we were not possessed of a great measure of it. We could not bear up under the daily insults we meet within the streets of Boston, much more on public days of recreation. How, at such times, are we shamefully abused, and that to such a degree that we may truly be said to carry our lives in our hands, and the airs of death are flying about our heads. 'Tis not for want of courage in you, for they know that they dare not face you man for man, but in a mob, which we despise. End quote. The source of this quote can be found on pbs.org. After all of the information given, I hope you can see just how much Prince Hall affected America in a positive way. And I hope you can see just how good of a person Prince Hall truly was. The sources of the information and pictures in the given video will be in the description of the video. And as always, thanks for watching.